2025 BMW F 900 GS is here, and it's bringing with it a bold new energy that demands attention. Whether you're a die-hard adventurer or just getting into the dual sports scene, this bike marks a significant evolution in BMW Motorrad's middleweight GS lineup, and from the first glance, it's clear that BMW has gone all in on performance, weight reduction, and rider-focused design. Right off the bat, the stance of the F 900 GS commands presence. It's leaner, taller, and sharper than its predecessor. There's an immediate rugged elegance to the way it stands, and the front end is a big part of that impression. The headlight design is a complete shift from the familiar asymmetry of the old GS look. Now, it's a compact, single LED unit, placed dead center, framed by a more aggressive fairing and rally-style beak. This not only modernizes the appearance but brings in a functional edge, a better visibility, a reduced profile, and improved aerodynamics. The windscreen is adjustable and designed to deflect just enough air to keep you comfortable without feeling disconnected from the road or trail. From the side, the redesigned tank and body panels flow together in a way that's both purposeful and sleek. The bodywork is slimmer and more compact, helping reduce the overall visual bulk while improving rider ergonomics. You'll notice right away that the new plastic fuel tank is not only lighter but also reshaped to offer better knee grip when standing up on the pegs. The frame itself is still a steel bridge design, but there are key changes. The subframe is now aluminum, which not only saves weight but increases rigidity and strength. BMW's focus on trimming down weight is clear everywhere you look. The F 900 GS is about 14 kilograms lighter than the previous F 850 GS, and that's no small feat. It makes a massive difference both on and off-road, and you can feel it as soon as you lift it off the side stand. Moving toward the rear, the design continues to echo the bike's rally-inspired roots. The tail is narrower, more minimal, and optimized for adventure. There's a new lightweight grip of V8 IRS slip-on exhaust haystock from the factory on certain trims that not only sounds throatier but also helps shed even more mass. The rear light assembly is compact and LED-based, keeping the look clean and modern. Luggage mounts are tucked in neatly, and the whole rear section is clearly designed to support hard use with panniers or soft bags, whatever your overland setup might be. Now let's swing a leg over and talk about the cockpit. The rider triangle has been reworked for better off-road control. The bars are higher and wider, the seat is narrower at the front, and the foot pegs are lower and positioned for a more natural standing posture. The 890mm seat height may sound intimidating, but the bike's overall slimness and lowered center of gravity help make it more manageable, even for shorter riders. And there are multiple seat options available to adjust the height depending on your needs. BMW continues to refine the electronics suite, and the 2025 F 900 GS is no exception. The 6.5-inch full-color TFT display is bright and easy to read, and it integrates seamlessly with BMW's connected app for navigation, phone control, and ride stats. The interface is intuitive, and the control wheel on the left grip makes switching through menus quick and safe, even with gloves on. Riders will find multiple ride modes: rain, road, enduro, and optional pro modes that adjust throttle response, traction control, and ABS settings to suit different terrains and styles. Off-road ABS can be customized or turned off completely, giving more experienced riders full control over braking in loose conditions. As for storage and utility, the new design leaves room for tank bags, tail bags, and everything in between. The subframe has integrated mounts for hard luggage, and the wiring is prepped for accessory lights and heated gear. BMW knows its audience here, and they've made sure this bike is ready for serious adventure straight from the showroom. The real heart of the F 900 GS is, of course, its engine. BMW's 895cc parallel twin has been retuned for 2025, producing around 105 horsepower and 93 Nm of torque. That's a solid bump in power compared to the previous model, and it's immediately noticeable. Acceleration is more responsive, and there's more torque lower in the rev range, which makes a big difference when you're off-road and need that low-end grunt. The engine delivers smooth, linear power through the rev range, and it feels incredibly refined, especially for a bike that's clearly geared toward rugged use. The gearbox has also seen improvements. Gear shifts are slicker, and the optional quick shifter allows for clutchless up and down shifts that are surprisingly smooth. Combined with a slipper clutch, it makes for a very forgiving and rider-friendly transmission, even in challenging conditions. The suspension setup is another area where BMW has really elevated the F 900 GS. The front gets a fully adjustable 43mm USD Showa fork with 230mm of travel, and in the rear, there's a preload and rebound adjustable monoshock with 215mm of travel. For those looking to go deep into the backcountry, there's an optional Enduro Pro package that adds upgraded components, including a higher performance rear shock and extra electronics tuning. Ground clearance is generous, and the bike feels planned in whether you're charging fire roads, navigating rocky trails, or just cruising on the highway. On the street, the F900 GS feels incredibly composed. It soaks up bumps without losing stability, and the ride quality is much better than you might expect from something this off-road capable. On the highway, the parallel twin hums along with minimal vibration, and the new windscreen does a great job keeping buffeting to a minimum. The handling is sharp but forgiving. You can really lean it into corners and trust that it'll hold a line, even with the 21-inch front wheel. That's the magic of this bike. It's a true dual sport in the sense that it doesn't feel compromised on either end. In terms of braking, the F900 GS is equipped with dual 305mm front discs and a single 265mm rear disc, paired with ABS Pro A, which means cornering ABS comes standard. The brakes offer plenty of feel and stopping power, with a progressive lever action that's easy to modulate, whether you're trail braking into a corner or coming to a quick stop on gravel. Let's talk price. The 2025 BMW F900 GS starts at around $13,495 in the US, but pricing can climb quickly depending on which packages and accessories you choose. The optional premium package, for example, adds things like the quick shifter, heated grips, cruise control, and additional ride modes, and that brings the bike closer to the $15,000 range. Is it worth it? If you plan to use this bike the way it's intended, for serious long-distance travel and off-road exploration, then absolutely. The upgrades add real-world value and capability. At the end of the day, the 2025 BMW F900 GS feels like a bike that's truly earned its place in the adventure category. It's lighter, stronger, and more capable than before. It's built for riders who want to go beyond the pavement without sacrificing comfort, technology, or performance. Whether you're planning to ride around the world or just carve up some fire trails on the weekend, this bike feels ready, and more importantly, it makes you feel ready too. So if you've been waiting for a middleweight adventure bike that can do it all, a commute, tour, explore, and play, the F900 GS should be high on your list. It's a refined, rugged, and remarkably fun machine that wears the GS badge with pride. Let us know in the comments what you think of the new F900 GS, and whether you would take it over its rivals. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell if you want more detailed motorcycle reviews just like this one. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next ride.